All right, next up,
Hitau1068.
Yorkshire Square Ale. Hey, where'd my glass go?
Oh.
You have it in the back.
Oh, you know what?
We went back and played a game of pool. Timmy beat me.
I fed them.
She gave us sandwiches because she's smart like that.
Yes, and a little rye IPA to cleanse the palate.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
what I had in my glass last.
We're on number 1, 2,
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On number 7.
Let's give you a view of this pour.
And we've got MM joining us. Oh, look at that. Nice head on this one. Definitely different head.
Thank you.
There you go. Now, if you want to judge all for the same deal, let me get you a... Just to be fair about it, one here, I'll give you...
Hitau, nice label.
You got one?
Use this.
Sure. Yeah, nice label, Hitau. And I have to say, though, on the score of the labels go, I'd still have to go with Dayton Brewing with the Bitter Bitch, you know, right off the bat. Then I'd have to
Yeah, I
go...
wonder why you like that one.
I have no idea. It's something about the color.
The Shagadelic label is quite nice. Classic look, Shagadelic.
Absolutely. And then we're going right into Hitau, which is cool looking dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like Finn.
Does look a little like Finn.
Looks a little bit like Finn is actually Hokie Hobrew's dog.
Oh, okay.
He has two. It's Huck and Finn.
Oh.
And Finn loves it when I talk, hey Finn, what's up, buddy? He goes crazy. He goes crazy. Alrighty, let's take a look here. Pretty much along the same lines as what we were seeing earlier. Actually, this reminds me more of the first beer
Yeah.
from SMC Brewing.
Just a little bit of cloudiness. You can't actually see particulate in it. but-
Exactly. It's not Wayner by any stretch of the imagination.
Yes.
His was the dirtiest beer.
So far.
So far, exactly. There you are. Still not getting any of those.
Oh, I mean, you can just snort on that. There's just
There's
nothing.
nothing there.
How about you, Mara? Is your nose any different? Is there anything there?
There's some malty up front, but that's not anything.
See, I'm not picking that up at all.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of
There's
malt.
yeah, or I would almost,
Yeah, light,
I would call
very
it like a
light.
sweetness.
Wayner's almost, you could almost taste it with the nose, but not
But
really.
no,
You know, it is.
Right.
For an ESB, what should there be a nose?
See that I don't. I have to look into it because this could be our fault with the recipe. You know, I mean, if
Yeah.
there's no nose there, that's more the recipe.
And it does seem universal.
Yep.
Oh, another thing we should note, at 7.1%, this is our highest one that we know of so far. Not everybody labeled theirs as thoroughly as this, but
Right. He did. He
yeah,
did
there's
it.
even an update on it as it changed. That's
Right.
excellent work.
Yeah. Very good. Good job. WLP 037. The Yorkshire Square Ale. So I'm guessing what it is Yorkshire is
Yeah.
the yeast. So nice job on the label. I like that. Very good. Informative.
Oh, goodness. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Something different going on there.
Wow.
There's a
Big mid-range
there's
to
a-
that.
There's
It's
a
the
caramel.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the caramel's back
sweet
again.
at first, and then it bitters on your tongue at the end. So
Wow. That is a
That's good.
And one of the other differences we did with this, we let this one sit out for probably, what, about 20 minutes?
Yes,
Just kinda
that's
sour.
true.
Yeah.
That should be noted.
So it's kind of a, there's definitely a bitter in this one. This one has the most bitter in my book so far out of all of them. Nice body too.
Yeah, mouthfeel's getting there. With these young beers, mouthfeel is
Yeah, it's
subjective.
not-
You know,
there's
it's-
not
And that's a good way of putting it. You know, because they are young. I mean, so you're not going to get those, you know, those parts of your character aren't going to come through until you get a good year on them. You
Yeah.
know, whatever. So this could actually. That's why I keep saying, like I said earlier, these beers in general in a cask in wood, you know, sitting there with a natural carbonation.
They're just gonna go wild, man. Oh.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Well, Beer
incredible.
Advocate's description of an ESB, an extra special or extra strong bitter, is more aggressive and more balanced bitters, both in alcohol and hop character, but nothing overpowering. Color range will be similar, though leaning towards the darker end of the scale. Dark golds to copper. Low carbonation.
Yep,
They're right there.
dead on. Yeah.
Low carbonation malts tend to be more pronounced, often toasty and fruity with some diacetyl notes, and despite being bitter, ESBs are not really all that bitter. The key to an ESB is balance.
Which I think he's hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I really, makes me wonder how some of the other ones would have been if we had pulled them out and left them sit a little bit longer.
Give them a little more time to come up to room temperature instead of slamming them down.
Although,
I don't think that, I don't know, this is good.
What does it say about aroma? I mean, is there anything in there
doesn't
for
say
aroma?
anything about aroma.
Because there is not.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's see how Red Hook ESB scored, because I know
That's
what a
like my
I
favorite
know what a
ESB.
Red Hook ESB.
Yeah.
I can place what that tastes like. So let's see.
Oh, excuse me. This is scored high.
For Red Hook ESB pours a dark orange with mild carbonation. The smell is of fresh baked breads or yeasty. Very simple scent.
The whip beer, the first one, had that aroma. And then that's been it pretty much from there on out.
Bread taste is a bready yeast with floral hop or slight fig flavor. Oh, I can see fig, yeah. Malty backbone is very solid. Flavor is definitely more complex than the smell. Mouthfeel is light-bodied and crisp, and overall, it's a perfect beer for any occasion.
I would have to agree with the perfect beer for any occasion.
Yeah, that's nice.
These are definitely drinkable beers. There's no doubt about that. What do you think, MM?
It's very good. What's the ABV on this one?
This one actually finished out at 7.1.
Yeah, you can take, because you can taste some alcohol in this one.
I don't know, out of all of them, I don't think I've had any of them that had that alcohol-y, a lot of my beers tend to have that alcohol-y, it's a predominant note, because it's always on the upper end. This has all been part of the beer.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
these have been-
there's no big alcohol presence there.
right, and for 7.1, it's a pretty big beer.
I'd say it's all, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
Definitely.
So you're supposed to, score these like out of that number?
Right here.
Yes. That's what we've been doing.
3, 12, 25, 10, and then your overall.
So,
You just keep that to yourself. We're not really putting that out there at the end. You know, we probably will, because these are all subjective. I
Yes.
mean, it is what it is. Again, I
Yeah.
said it earlier, and I'll say it again. Every single one of these beers I would buy.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem, and I think that's the best compliment that you could do to a home brewer out there, is to tell them, you know what, I'd buy that. You know, that's pretty damn good. I mean, that's what I look for.
Yep.
If you'd buy it, then I did my job, or whatever. So, again, guys, Hitau, good job, brother. Good job.
Have a little more of that.
I think I will. And blow hell. Oh.
Whatever.
She still has a touch in there. You want to take down the? You're good.
yeah, I'm good.
She's good.
There's some
There's
cake.
a little bit of cake. Yeah, so we're good. We're good. Yeah. Cheers.
That's nice.
That is nice. I can't. There's nothing wrong with that beer at all. Absolutely fantastic.